Welcome back to another episode of Road to Glory with Aoki Tan, running back, Penn State University. You're here with Stinky Tofu from DMV. We're about to enter our, I think it's red shirt sophomore season. We finished off season one, beating Kansas State in the Citrus Bowl, where that was our first start in our career. We had over 220 yards, I think it was 224 yards on over 30 carries. I'm really excited about his second season possibly starting. We have to, again, earn our way to that starting position. And let's see what the season has entailed for us. National Signing Day. I wonder if Coach Franklin signed any more running backs. And I'm also curious to see how training with such a prestigious coach looks like. We got 7 energy points to use. We have 4 skill points available. Fan favorites deactivated because of our academics is restarted. Let's take a look. It says we're HB1 at the moment. Unfortunately, we're still stuck with this quarterback, Ethan Grunkemeyer. Last season, he wasn't great. He does have star dev, but Quentin Martin is a senior this year, so we don't have any freshmen behind us. Quentin Martin and Hayes, they're actually all older than us. They're both playmakers. They have better overalls than us, but we're still HB1. We have a freshman fullback. He's only 194 pounds. That's awful. We've lost Luke Reynolds, which is sad to say because Luke Reynolds was pretty solid. Let's take a look at our defense. Bullard and Granville are both 80s. Oh yeah, so our ends, we had 2 senior ends, Jalen Harvey and Malachi Williams. They're both seniors and they're in their 80s as well. Defensive tackle, solid. So our front 4 are going to be looking pretty good. He's only a sophomore. He's number 55. Nice. All right, Eric Rance is back. Hopefully he's healthy. He's a senior. Sophomore Don Maddox is in his 80s as well. Our weak side linebacker. I wonder if we can either move Maddox there or our defensive backs are hurting. Only Frederick Dugan is solid above 80. Peyton Morgan, number 28. Number 21 was the one that asked me to go over for his mixtape. 10's gone. Yeah, so our it doesn't look as if our team is that solid. We got a freshman kicker at 79, so that's actually pretty good. But our team looks to be a lot weaker than before. Doesn't seem as if Coach Franklin recruited well. And try to boost the academics a little bit, so later on we don't need to worry about that too much. We're gonna increase elusiveness up to 81 now. This is on cap, so our agility, our change of direction, like all those, I don't know why we're still so clunky, and it's just disheartening to see, like, especially in that drill, we're just so clunky. I'm really excited about the season. We've earned our way to be number 1 on the depth chart. We can call 15 extra plays. We have 15 plays for play count. Our next one should add extra plays as well. It won't be a while. Like, we're adding extra plays. It won't be a while till we can audible. All right. Wow, 16,000 till you can audible. It looks like Aoki Tan's career, that trajectory is just going this way, and that's needless to say, that's much more favorable than his cousins. Peyton Morgan is going to a concert. Okay, needs a wingman. Go ahead. We try to increase our great teammate leadership. The fact that we get 150 followers is pretty cool. Maybe that's something we highlight this season. If we're running to the 8 hole, outside, power O, stretch. Yep. Which one of these run plays uses a pulling lineman to block a defensive tackle? Trap. One more. If we're reading the 0 technique on a read option, that's the midline read option. Yep. Okay, coach trust increases. Coach happiness increases. All right. TGF fitness. 6-week contract, 2 energy in the final week. You get 3 break tackle, which is permanent for you and teammate. Which teammate, though? And 1 skill point per week. Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, who should we choose? Break tackle for you and a teammate. So I guess running back would be better. I mean, wide receiver, I'm sorry. Okay, guy NIL deal. I forget how much we need for the next 6 points. We got 3 for hands, for carrying. But I said I want to max this out first, so we need 6 points for that. All right, welcome to Ball State Cardinals to Happy Valley. With our team, the formed with the way it is, looking at how our defensive back is most likely our weakest defensive position. Our quarterback's not great. I think, that more so also because I am the running back. I feel as if it's important that we keep our possession as long as we can. We trucked them. It's a good start. I fumbled the ball. We recovered it. Yeah, first down there. That minus 100 means that we have a lot to work on to get back to it. I think we have this unbalanced line. I think we have an edge on the left side here. We fumbled it again. Man, I don't know why we keep fumbling. Yeah, C minus teammate grade here. We fumbling twice. Not a good sign. Nine yards. There we go. There we go. That's what we need to do. And just the fumbling, it's befuddling. We've called all these plays already. Backed up here. We're at 67 rushing yards. That's a good start. 8-yard rush. Yeah, I think we have an advantage on the left side here. Third and 5. Let's stay conservative. Don't have Luke Reynolds anymore. We still have another 85 tight end that would come block for us. Follow his block. There we go. Nice run. We already have 116 yards on 10 carries in the first quarter. It looks like they're run committing right here. Toss right. All right. Huge run. 9 rushing attempts for 115 yards. Definitely a way to come back. Way to come back from 2 early fumbles. That could have killed us. Yeah, no ball protection. Turnovers will be how we lose this game. But as of right now, we're looking really good. We're in the second quarter now. Let's try to pick up where we left off. Let's keep grinding the clock down. All right. Huge run. I don't know what the quarterback is doing. Yeah, the quarterback's awful. I just feel like we should just take he's supposed to be our star offensive player. Yeah, our quarterback is so bad. Yeah. Quarterback's so bad. Our fullback's name is Sledge. I gotta remember that. Man. We almost have 200 yards rushing before halftime. We're going to go for it. 4th and goal. No, it's okay. Let's go. Let's go for it. I'll pass block for him. What was that? Wow, this quarterback is really so bad. I don't even know what that was. Please, Coach Franklin, can we get another quarterback, please? It's going to just pad the stats. We had 200 yards rushing before halftime. Get out of bounds. God, he's not smart. Why are you throwing it to me? You're awful. We literally have to keep the ball out of our quarterback's hands because he's such a poor player. Our offensive line is dominating. It would be nice if our coaches would allow us to call more plays. We literally are stuck to 15 plays or whatever it is. A wide receiver missed a block. All right, go. Get a first down, please. And he drops it. Hey, I try to block. I'm not hogging for the ball. We'll let the clock run down. Let's go into the fourth quarter. We have 236 rushing yards on 23 attempts. Way to cut back. 3rd and 1. Huge run. We don't have the breakaway speed, but that first shift and that first shifty move and then the acceleration boost based off of it is huge. We have 256 rushing yards. Wow. Huge run. We're over 300 yards rushing. Let's try to go for this touchdown here. Nah, offensive line didn't hold up there. Love when we have 3 tight ends. Yeah, we're really going to go for it if it's 4th down. Hope our coach gives us an opportunity. Or we don't even need it. Don't even need it. 304 yards rushing. I know Ball State's not great, and this most likely will never happen against Big Ten competition, but still, it says a lot about our offensive line and how much we can be proud of them. You know, we get one more first down, this game's over. There you go. That's the first down we needed. Yep. Stick a knee. And that should end the game. But our quarterback, Coach Franklin, please. We average more than 10 yards per carry. Really happy about that start to this season. Red shirt sophomore year. Let's take a quick look at our stats. Look at that. He was only 3 for 6 for 19 yards against Ball State. We had 32 rushing attempts. Whoa, we're up to 242 pounds, so that's huge. We had the most receiving yards. Yikes. I didn't get a pancake or anything. But definitely happy for our boy Aoki. What a huge game. Huge game. That means we have extra plays we can call now. We have more fans. Coach's trust is up there. And we're, plus 134,000 skill points. Take it. I wonder when Coach can really just opened up the playbook for us. We have the single game record, rushing record. Yeah, let's take a look at that. We rushed for, we gotta do Penn State. Oh, this is career, so we need to go to Penn State. This is college football, I'm sorry. We need to go to team. Wait, that's not it either. Team stats. Nope. It needs to be game stats, right? Yeah, it should be under records. We have a Big Ten record for rushing in a 408 yards. Okay. Melvin Gordon was a monster. Ron Dane, obviously. How many yards did we rush for that game? 336. Okay. We already have, if we take a look at our trophy room here, we got a Cheez-It Bowl with Land Grant Trophy and a Sun Bowl. We can upgrade our elusiveness. All right, we still got a couple more. Next one's also 6 skill points. Thanks, Coach. Happy to have the opportunity to be able to perform. Throwing a party. I'm not going to a party. That was kind of pointless. I'm not quite sure why they say Syracuse is a rivalry. Our GPA is a little bit low at this time. We're going to play at Syracuse. This is a rivalry game. We are ranked 24th. Yeah, truthfully, I don't even know why we're playing Syracuse. Not in the Big Ten. I don't even know why this is a rivalry. Is it when they were in the Big East a long, long time ago? It used to be called the Carrier Dome. I don't even know what they call it now. Oh, they call it JMA Wireless Dome. Thought it was called a Carrier Dome. Okay, let's get started. Man, still stuck with these plays. These are the same exact plays. How long are we going to run these for? Coach, I'm bored. Coach, do something. We're just going to keep running the ball. They can't stop it. I'm going to keep running. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Way to get a first down. Alright, just going to keep possession. And then follow the box. Yeah. Aoki's doing really well. I'm pretty surprised that their stadium pulse is so high. Board, Coach. I need more plays, Coach. We already have 58 running yards, Coach. It's first down. Yeah, 2nd and 9. 3rd and down, we'll go for a pass unless we want to square up for that field goal. We do have a freshman kicker. Is that something to keep in mind? I feel like with a freshman kicker, we need to be wary of what we're doing here. So I think nice and easy, center it up. They're going to expect pass. Stadium pulse is not going to affect us, and then we'll just square up. Square up for our field goal kicker. We've taken the clock down. There you go. Make it nice and easy for them. Ooh, that linebacker came through quick. It's like Coach doesn't have any other plays for us. That middle linebacker is doing pretty well. I feel like we should just run a nice and easy, keep it easy. Yeah. Ah. Ooh, defensive tackle. Going into the second quarter now, 3rd and 8. Let's see where we're at. Feels as if that's a little bit too far for our field goal kicker there. Let's try go slip screen. That stadium pause. We can't even call the hot routes. I didn't follow the blocks. I should have cut it inside. Poor read on my end. Probably kick another field goal. I'm not sure if it's easy enough. Oh, he made it. That's good. You gotta stop calling plays that aren't working. Wow, we have a lot of broken tackles on that one. We have 97 rush yards just in the first half. Switching it up instead of always waiting till third down to call the screen. Let's just broke that tackle. We got 37 receiving yards and 103 rushing yards. Broke that tackle. Hey, we're doing really well in this game. In all aspects here, we're just dominating. Ah. Lost a few yards. I wasn't sure, like, how come on motion you can't move him back, but either way, that linebacker came out quick and kick another field goal. We've kicked 3 field goals already. Nice and easy here. All right. 58 yards receiving, 108 yards rushing. That's the wrong play. Alright, good thing we dropped it, because that's... You are awful. This quarterback is just horrendous. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. Score. That he should have scored. I think I called that timeout poorly. That was poor clock management on my part. I definitely called that timeout, and with that, we didn't have any timeouts left. But we've been dominating the run game, the time of possession. I think that is our key to winning this game. We're only up by two scores. But if we can get first downs continuously, like, that's how we're going to win this game. Where they just can't stop our run, and we keep moving the chains. It's just a recipe for success right there. Wow, great block by our wide receiver there. Their tackling has been really poor. Really, really poor. If they can't stop it, keep doing it. But coach, this is my plea. Please, more plays. I can't even call hot routes. We have 147 rushing yards on 21 attempts. We also have 78 receiving yards. All right, we have 5 yards on that, 3rd and 3. We're in 4 down territory here. We're going to go for it. That's good defensive stop on their end. 4th and 3, I don't know. 4th and 3, coach may just end up punting it. They score there. Heading into the 4th quarter, we're only up 9-7. That middle linebacker, number 29, he's really quick. He's really quick. Going into the fourth quarter here, 2nd and 2. Let's get this first down. Yeah, first down. Good. Nicely done. Nah, really not many plays to choose from. Yeah, if we can get 100 yards receiving and 200 yards rushing, we would fully dominate in this game. We trucks that guy. Now let's try to go for our 200 yards rushing. And we have an advantage on the left side here for this pistol. Yep. That's what we needed. Drive down the field and just... We need to run out this clock. They have 3 timeouts. They have 3 timeouts with 36 seconds. We got to get a first down. Have to get a first down. Once we get a first down, this game's over. Yep. That's the first down we needed. That's it. Game's over. Just like that, game's over. All right. That was a really good win. We definitely were the main spark for our offense. 100 yards receiving, 200 yards rushing, and that's how we win. But the credit's got to go to our offensive line, especially on the screenplays. I think there were only two of those plays where their defensive lineman blew it up. The offensive linemen have to sell that screenplay. They have to sell it and sell it well. You know, with our 111 yards, he was 14 of 15 for 158 yards, and 111 of those yards were from us. Like we are our offense. We are Penn State. Yeah, we had 10 receptions for 111 yards. Did drop one though. Got to work on that. Then in that case, I think an additional area we can work on would be with our catching. So we can try those different routes. Just dominating there. Yeah, keep it up. There's going to come a point where we'll need to start throwing the ball more often. We'll go early and set up. Coach's happiness is up. Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Nice accolade to have. National Offensive Player of the Week. It's nice to see that. Really nice to see that. To be recognized for our efforts. We only have 4 energy points this week. With an exam in 5 weeks, we need to be careful of that. So I think we'll just get academics going. Because had we done that, we would have it wear and tear impact. I think we still need 6 skill points to increase elusiveness. That's another area. I think a couple more. What positions do we have left to explore? We need wide receiver and definitely the middle linebacker. But from what I've read, everybody has been saying that you do so well in high school, and then what ends up happening is they'll shift you down and play D-line because you'll become an edge. I think I don't want to do that. That doesn't seem to be very enjoyable. In terms of, like, your original set was supposed to be a linebacker. We welcome UMass. It's a dark and gloomy day, but it's not raining. We don't want this to be a letdown game. So right away, you know, we're just gonna go for its score. In fact, I might even change it up and go have this game be working on our passing. Let's get a feel for this game first. They didn't score on their first drive. Coach is already calling run plays like that. So it's wide open. Ah, I didn't mean to push that. Put myself in motion. I can block. As long as we're moving the ball, yeah, we'll get touches. Okay, not bad. Truck. When we get into Big Ten play, I have to be able to make the right read. Like that block right there, I felt the pressure coming on the left, and I didn't. I only looked at how the lineman was blocking. Those two linemen ran into each other. Let's see if we can go. Alright. Huge gain there. But we don't have that breakaway speed. 70 receiving yards in the first half. We don't have much of the... broke that tackle. We lost a few yards there. We're going to take a look at this play and see how that works. Do I need to run with him, or how does it work? Okay, he just threw a pick. I don't know, is that on me? I didn't even call for the ball. Oh, he didn't put it on me. All right, we're only up 7-0. That's not what we want. We want to pad this before we get into the Let's just run this clock out. Get into the halftime. There you go. Now we turn on. I'm gone now. Wow. Our speed's capped, and we just can't get any faster. We're leading the nation rushing. We should check out that Heisman talk. All right. We got a shot here. We just got to beat 54. We got a shot. We got a shot. All right. Our lineman doing all the work. We've only had 9 rushing attempts, but we have 85 rushing yards. That's not good read. The tight end did really well for us, and we should have cut it back. Let's try that again. I'm not convinced. Yeah. Got to break that tackle. Lost a few yards. Breaking that first tackle is important. All right, we have over 100 yards rushing. I feel like we're just calling the same play over and over again. I'm really working on reading our linemen's blocks, trying to feel for where there are holes that I can hit. It's 3rd and 5. What are some goals we can have for this game? We only have 100 rushing yards. Try to get up. And then we also have 167 receiving yards. Just keep moving the chains. I'm liking the truck, and we have 180 yards receiving. We're 20 more yards. We got another truck stick there. Touchdown. That's the way we should be winning against teams who are not as talented. That's how we take care of business at home, and I'm definitely happy about that. And as we enter Big Ten season, we've got a lot of work to do because, especially with our especially defensive backfield being much weaker, the best way to not be relying on them is to hold the ball, keep time possession as an offense. All right, heading into Big Ten play, we're at the top of the Heisman Trophy list here. I don't think, in terms of running backs, or even wide receivers, we have 311 yards receiving. We're up there competing with those wide receivers. So that's what we need. We need a good balance between receiving and carrying. We're just gonna put it all in academics. Exams in 4 weeks, and we're not even up to where we need to be at this time. All right, going to Big Ten play. Our very first game is away at East Lansing against Michigan State. This is the battle for the Land Grant Trophy. First and 10 on our own 20. Ooh. Wow. That left guard just cleared that right away. Wow. First play of the game, that left guard just smack. Wow, what an amazing run. I feel like I want to challenge Michigan State with power. I don't believe we'll be able to outrun them. But in terms of power, just like that, our offensive linemen are just pushing. I want to avoid the toss plays for now. I think now is the time to call the screen. Oh, I didn't mean to. That's my mistake. Yeah, that's definitely my mistake. 5-yard loss. You gotta make up for that. I definitely possession catch. Trucking them. All right, 3rd and 1. And this is the power that we want to see. Our offensive line dominating them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Our offensive line is just crushing them. I don't see why we need pop into the gritty. I want to celebrate with the team, actually. Don't know why they didn't come. I was calling for them. I feel like in this instance, where our offensive line is just crushing them, pushing them back like that, our left guard is amazing. I feel like every run play, we should just run right at our left guard. It says our left tackle is the star player, but our left guard so far today, you keep an eye on him, key in on him. He's the one that's just crushing them. I'm just going to run right behind the left guard. He's just beating, I think 95's on top of him. He's beating him. All right, 3rd and 6. Way to cut back, get that first down. I'm just going to keep going at the left guard. Right now, he has the linebacker, their star player, right over him. Let's see who wins that matchup. He just won that matchup. I'm just trucking him. That safety, he's going to be my own personal rag doll right now. Just going to keep going at that left guard. He's doing so well. He missed that tackle. Once he finishes with the help, he needs to move up to the next level, and he didn't do that. Yeah, that first guy is never gonna be able to take me down on when it's in an open field. Our linemen just dominating. I'm really happy about their play. Yeah, that first guy is not getting us. That second guy didn't even get us. All right, 2-minute timeout. Against a nickel defensive back coverage, like I don't feel as if their DBs can come up and even take out our linemen. We still have 45 seconds left. There shouldn't be any stadium call. Wow. We're up 21-7. They still have stadium balls. He didn't go out of bounds, so I'll call timeout here. We still have 2 timeouts left. All right, we got 1 timeout left. I don't know. I don't think that was a good. Snap the ball, please. Touchdown, Penn State. It's good execution there. Good execution. We have 186 rushing yards, and we're really dominating this game. I'm happy about it. We missed the extra point. Not happy about that. Let's crush their spirits. You know, offensive line has done so well. Let's end this game. I misread that. I don't know why I was trying to bounce it to the outside. 3rd and 8. They're playing 4-2-5, it looks like. That linebacker's pretty quick. It's good coverage on his part. Good execution on that defense. We have 72 receiving yards. Only a 2-yard gain. Their defense is picking up now. It is pretty intense being that it's on our deep inside our own territory, but let's trust what we know. Trust what we know and follow our left guard. I'm just curious. I'm just really curious. If we can take a look at, it doesn't say. I guess we can't. We won't be able to see it until we won't be able to see the roster until. I guess we can try to see it from here if they have pancakes. But it says our right tackle is the one getting the pancakes, but I was looking at our left guard. We don't know which one. I think it's this guy. 50, yeah. He's playing left guard, but even though he's the right guard, our left tackle actually doesn't have that many. All right, so maybe we should start looking at going to our right tackle. Fullback didn't do his job there. Our center just got rocked. Yeah. Our offensive line is getting tired or something because they just gave that up. Right in the fourth quarter here. We have 100 yards receiving. I didn't hit that hole quick enough. Another first down. You give the quarterback an opportunity to call these RPOs, because especially, against teams like Michigan and Ohio State, the better defenses, we need the quarterback to be on his game. Yeah, our offense hasn't done well in the second half. Their defense has picked it up. There you go. We're just going to, hey, trust our offensive line. Trust our offensive lineman there. Yeah, we had 244 rushing yards on 24 attempts. So rushing wise, like it really is just a testament to our offensive linemen. So this win actually is a testament to just how hard our offensive linemen worked. They want us to go. Oh no, okay. I don't know why our coach still has us on the field. Not trying to get hurt, coach. Got my door rung there. Got my bell rung. Oh, I didn't got my door rung. Got my bell rung. That's being concussed. Hey, good win, good solid win. That last touchdown was unnecessary. I just don't know why the coach was calling it. He didn't have victory formation available. But it's a good win. Happy that we won in convincing manner. So I'm happy about that. Huge performance. The bonus for XP, Coach Truss, and followers, I feel like that's capped, and it seems as if that's the most you can get after each game. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy we're getting them, but it'd just be nice. Like, we perform so well, like, why can't it be more? All right, we can call audibles now. Definitely need that, especially since our play call, the number of plays are just still so limited. Adrenaline upgraded. We have more skill points here. One more, we'd be able to cap out for elusiveness. Then we can start working on our hands and power as well. I think because we don't want to fumble, but power would be nice to get that to be the next one. Yeah, I keep reiterating this, but it feels B+ on our test grade. I keep reiterating this, but it feels nice to not struggle as we did when we played on Heisman. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. We're on the Heisman list. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, we can get extra work in. I feel like we can get the receiving work in. It's fine. Hands. Yeah, +5 catching. 30 carries for 284 yards against Michigan State. I would have thought that their defensive line would be better. But our offensive line, really, it's a testament to their hard work and their effort. We must have done well for GPA because the fan favorite went up. I wanted to look at our depth chart. If we look at our depth chart, he's a senior, 92 overall. Wow, he's actually only 88 overall. But he was the one that was dominating. So our weakest one is our center so far. Our center and our right guard are the weakest one. So it turns out our right tackle is the best offensive lineman with 86 overall. Wait, what was our Left tackle, left tackle. So us running to the left side is correct, not right. We got our players of the week here. National player of the week, crushing it. Heisman watch, are we still at the top of the list? Yes, we are, as a sophomore. But SMU's wide receivers right up there as well. We have just as much receiving yards as he does, so we're going to keep that up. Yeah, I'm happy about our performance thus far. So we'll need to keep increasing our receiving stats. We're 4-0, ranked 16th, playing at Nebraska this week. On paper, it seems like we're a better team, but we shouldn't forget about the importance of the black shirts to Nebraska. I don't know if they ever brought that back. I don't know why they have a horseshoe. They've won 3 straight? Okay. Stadium pulse is amazing. Tough run, 5 yards right off the bat. Until they show they can stop us, I don't see why we have a need. We need to stop running it. 15 yards right up there. Penn State running backs, baby. Again, I feel like our front 5, they're just dominating their front 7. We're going to establish a tone. There we go. That's it. That's how we establish a tone. That's how we establish a tone for this game. We're on 35 here. It's a good start. Yeah, first down there. Yeah, that first guy is not going to be tackling me. Aoki's just crushing it. They have six on our 6. Let's go. We already have 91 yards rushing in the first quarter. They better gang tackle. Right now, it seems as if they are all dropping down, and perfect play would be like a play action, but we don't have those. Like I just don't get why our coach doesn't allow us to call those types of plays. This first down there. Well, this place is about to get really quiet. Ooh, dropped that pass. He shouldn't have dropped it. We have 2 minutes, 11 seconds. We're on our 1 yard line, and I don't get why we don't have a goal line play. But hey, I'm glad we're able to get around. So bring in 2-minute timeout. All right, now we're in our 2-minute offense. I don't feel as if we need to panic at all. Especially if they're aggressive. Yeah, that defensive back came up really quickly. He did really well in that one. He stopped us. It's 3rd and 3. Let's stay conservative. They stopped us right there. Their defense stepped up. Wow, we got the ball back? Let's just stay conservative. Let's head into halftime. Ooh, let's call a timeout. I didn't think we'd be able to get out a long rush. Touchdown. Wow. We're not supposed to have any hands. Now that we're up by 11, let's call these new plays. Let's get everybody else interested in this game. Our offensive line completely didn't block there. I guess I blocked that guy into a tackle, which was pretty bad. We're controlling the game, but we're not out of the woods yet. We're on our own 25, and we should be running. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. And that's what we needed right here. Yeah, we got to. One of the things we noticed is, especially in starting the second quarter, they were defensively their line was just getting bigger and better. They're just selling out and run committing. Right now, their game has stepped up. Yeah, he just threw that in her. That's a turnover. Not happy about that. Not happy about that. The quarterback is awful. That's exactly what we didn't want, was for the quarterback to turn it over. I can't even begin to just tell Coach Franklin that our quarterback is so awful. Please, for the love of all that's holy, take him out. Get somebody else in there. Wow, the black shirts really stepped up. I can't believe we're going to lose this game against Nebraska. Their quarterback is awful. Man, we got lucky there. Quarterback was just so bad. Threw that interception. He threw 2 interceptions. I'm glad we were able to pull it out. Yeah, nobody should be giving that quarterback any love. Hey, Coach Franklin, please take him out. Penn State has now won 5 games in a row. What has led to this success? And credit the team, especially the offensive line. Hopefully that increases our, all right, nice. Increased leadership. That was actually a really tough win. Their defense picked up towards the end. It doesn't help that our quarterback makes those mistakes. They're costly. We could have easily lost that game. Yeah. Again, Big Ten player of the game. Player of the week. National offensive player of the week as well. We're running up these accolades, and that's great and all. Looking at the Heisman watch, are we still at the top of the list? Yes, we are. We already have 1,100 rushing yards, 520 receiving yards. So we're only 60 behind receiving yards behind this guy. That's what we're looking for. We want to beat him at his own specialty. Joint Tech Regional Chiropractic Practice specialize in working with athletes. This is our proposal. 4-week contract, cost of $200 up front. We get 2 skill points and 20% reduction of back or shoulder wear and tear upon signing. I don't think we need it. It's 2 energy up front. Yeah, you only get 2 total, so no thank you. Because we turned off wear and tear. Okay, we want 3 20-plus yard runs or 40 total yards after the catch. Okay, all right. Coach has a challenge. All right, Coach. We're hosting Ohio State, and we got exams coming up. With exams coming up, we can also upgrade our player. We got that up to 9. Boom. So we got 99 elusiveness. We still need 7 for downhill. All right, so that's our next target there. Huge week. Playing against number 1 Ohio State. All right, here we go. Our first huge game. It's against Ohio State at home. They're a better team than we are. We're both undefeated. This would speak volumes if we can upset them at home. Oh, it's not a whiteout game, though. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't make this the whiteout game, and I wonder if the whiteout game is even a setting that's possible. Let's surprise them right away. We'll come out throwing the first play of the drive. Fantastic. First play there, solid game there. Good play. Yeah, we just want to make sure that they don't know what's coming. We want to keep them guessing. Like I said, we want to be able to establish dominance like we do every week, but we know how good they are. It's a good rush. 2nd and 1. You know, we're both undefeated, but they skill-wise they're way better than us. Just like that. That's an example of that. Yeah, it's an example of that. They absolutely beat us. Lyman just got crushed. Fourth and inches. I don't know if Coach is going to go for it. Yeah, we need this first down. We go for it, and we get a big gain right here, baby. And we put out stiff arm. That's what we need. Those are the types of plays we need to show we are Penn State. We are that Heisman Trophy candidate. Only 1 yard gain. They're fast. They're really fast, and I just don't see how we can really beat them outside. But we got to beat them here like that. Hey, that's a solid gain, 6 yard gain. That's what we need. 3rd and 3. I want to go right at them. Man, I really want that pistol play. At least square up for our kicker. Or we'll just take the touchdown. Coach, we need better plays. Like we're calling the same thing all the time. That linebacker's so good. Huge run there. Huge run. Yeah, we can't be scared of running outside toss plays just because we don't feel like we're as fast as they are. You still have to run them. because they need to know that they can't shut all of it down. Our offensive lineman is doing really well. You know, they're obviously outmatched, but they're really doing really well. It's 3rd and 1. I'm just gonna let the quarter run out. Let's get into the second quarter here with a 7-0 lead. You know, we're dominating every category. We have over 4 minutes in possession time, so that's what we want. Wow, the adrenaline is amazing. Always welcoming Ohio State. We are Penn State. We got stuff there. I think coach is gonna kick it. Our defense stops them, which is huge. That defensive tackle is just beating our offensive line. And I feel as if because of that, we can't just be running on second down. Like, we got to throw a pass. There we go. Ooh, that linebacker's so fast. Looks like they're run committing. There you go. I mean, if they're going to run commit, we're going to do it until they can stop us. Our center's getting pushed back a lot. All right, we got a minute to go. And I feel as if with a minute to go, we don't need to risk it. Let's center up, make it a 2-possession game. And we don't want them to get the ball back. So if we can score, fantastic. If not, they don't get the ball back. We kick a field goal. No risk of them scoring. All right, 3rd and 1. We'll call timeout there. Regroup. Look at that. The outside for Ross is man-to-man. Nah, we'll call timeout there. Just short. Who calls a screen pass? Right there. Who? Our defense is the MVP here. We only have 100 yards rushing. Way to get back to it. Now we have a little bit more. I'm going to change it to an RPO because look at this. Nice and easy. It's a good change in an RPO. That linebacker got me. That's awful. The quarterback needs to pull that. That's so bad. I don't know what the quarterback was thinking there. That's so bad. All right, we're up 17-10. We need to grind out this clock. They're 4-2-5. There you go. Hey, as long as we get those first downs, that's how we will win this game. That left tackle didn't do anything. Middle of the field. Our lineman just needs to get it right here. There you go. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. I feel like 2 more first downs, this game's over. Ah. All right, let's go. Hey, let's get this first down. We get this first down, game's over. There you go. We don't need to do anything special here. Don't call a play until, what, 20 seconds, I guess? Go out there, change the play to a run play. Maybe even to 15. Hey, we're just going to bleed this clock here. First down. That for sure locks it up. Yeah, there you go. I guess it wasn't automatic until it was under 1 minute. Hey, we upset number 1 Ohio State. That's huge. We didn't get 100 yards receiving, but we won. They're good. They are really good. We need 2,000 more points to 2,000 more points to get more plays. But really, hey, we need to talk to coach. Man, oof. Well, what do we get for the challenge? XP boost, 500. Nice. Coach's happiness. Nice. Take the XP boost. Wow. Really pleased with the win. How do we do? 3.6? All A's. But I don't recall if we had 3.7 though. Aoki Tan. Player of the week. All weeks. I want to take a look at this. Players of the week. Every week so far? Should we... National Player of the Week? No. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't be 6 because we had a bye week. Yeah. So every week that we played except for the first one, we've been National Player. We've got almost 1,300 yards rushing, 614 yards receiving. All right, he's beating us on the receiving yards. We got to do better. This week we're playing at Rutgers. These trap games, we can't take them lightly. All right, we're playing in Piscataway against the Scarlet Knights, Rutgers University. It's rainy. It's nasty. It's our type of weather. Really just hit them right in the mouth. Their stadium pulse isn't that exciting. That was an awful throw. It's so bad. Try to get our teammates involved here. We have to take a look at the types of things we need to work on. Bridges. Oh, there he is. Okay. He can't hear. Yeah. Good thing Denmark's wide open. No, we're supposed to block on this screen. Looks like this screen's going to be available. Look at that block. I tried, but I didn't get any credit for it. Yeah, but I get no credit for blocking. There you go. I did get it. That first down? Wow, that defensive tackle just shed our left guard. Okay, I see how we can change plays there. That's something to look at. I think we have an advantage here. Up the middle. All right, so maybe that's the way for us to really get it some new plays in there. Just change a formation that we're not usually in, and then as an example would be to go gun double off and then audible, and you can call something like that. Yep, good way to wrap up the first quarter here. Yeah, you can call actually several different plays here. Cut that back. Ah, gotta cut that back quicker. Let's go for a block here. I can block. You know what I haven't seen is our penalties. It's wide open. Denmark. Yeah, with our 5, they need to beat their 6, and that makes it a little bit difficult. Yeah, right there, our offensive line just got dominated. That was wide open. He didn't even look my way, but I'll take it. We don't have that many rushing yards, so yeah, we haven't made as big of an impact on this game as our teammates. We try to spread the love a little bit. It's only a 5-yard gain. I think we want to square up in case we don't make it. We'll square up right here for our kicker. All right, let's grind this clock. I feel as if more and more our offensive line is just not, they're not winning. 2nd and 3. Yeah, we only have 78 yards rushing. We're controlling the clock. There we go. That's how we break away. Oh, good block by Denmark. Good pickup by Denmark on the outside to come in, hit up that safety. I feel like this is one of the few games where they've been able to contain us. All right, that's an 8-yard gain. Ah, 4th and 2. I just feel sluggish. I feel really sluggish in terms of the field conditions aren't great. I'm not making the best reads and I'm not hitting the holes hard. Don't feel like we are running that hard. There you go. Yeah, it goes. I missed the block. That's my fault. Yeah, we had 2-minute timeout now, but I definitely missed that block. Yeah, Lyman did well. Quarterback's awful. I actually picked up a block, but Quarterback's awful. Let's just get out of here. The conditions are so poor. Quarterback's bad. We did not play great that game. We come away with the W, which is huge. Winning's important. Just keep the winning going. We get our bonuses anyhow. Were we fully ready? I wouldn't say we were. Yeah, we had 134 yards rushing. We had 67 yards receiving. But we didn't play great. But Aoki Tan really is leading his team, and something to be proud of just in his redshirt sophomore season for many years to come. There's some rumors coming out of camp, disgruntled players who are dissatisfied with your lack of leadership. I don't know. It doesn't even really bother me. We're winning. So I'm going to push back on the question. Our brand decreases. Not worried. Okay, we can upgrade. I think our brand decreases either way because I say, oh, it's on me. Then brand decreases anyhow. Just keep winning. Coach is extremely happy with our play. What's leadership going to do? I don't have any energy points available. Chipotle, wow, they have a sponsorship with him? 8-week proposal, 2 energy up front, plus 8 skill points, 150,000. Yeah, hello. Thank you. Carne Asada is back. That seems fun. Road Dog. I wonder if our Heisman watch is affected or not. We're still in first place. Yeah, 681. He's way ahead of us now. We got to worry about. He has 8 passing interceptions, 33 touchdowns. We have 15 rushing touchdowns, so we got to keep that going. We're hosting Indiana. It's a good play. We still haven't. We can make play changes, but the thing is, like, I don't know why it won't just let us go into the. This is awful. Like I guess if we have it, we might as well use it. I got blown up there. The left tackle got pushed back. Oh, man. Got greedy, always thinking to take it to the outside. That's a good stop by them. Hey, they're prepared. They are prepared. I don't feel as if we have an edge at this moment. This play's called Gun Hank. We just go inside rush here. It's a good 6 yards. I'm not reading the blocks very well. I'm a little bit frustrated with myself. We have an opportunity here. I think we get this one pretty readily. Yep. There we go. That should hike the ball. We want to get as many plays in as we can. There we go. Get in as many plays as we can. I guess if we shouldn't complain about the limited number of plays if we haven't been pushing the change the playbook thing. We have so many we can use and we don't use them. So if we don't use them, it's our own mistake. You gotta beat that linebacker out there. There you go. That should be a first down. They've been pretty aggressive, so let's see if the counter works. But they're stacking the box, though. Yeah. They stack the box. Yeah. There you go. This play will work if they're going to be that aggressive. But they're front four. We got the numbers here. Is that first down? Yeah, we don't. We're going to dominate it here. We don't have the numbers on these. The jet sweep actually would have been working. Yeah. I think we have the numbers on the left side, so we're going to switch it over there. Yep. We have the numbers on the left side there. He's wide open. Ooh, good for you. Score. There you go. Is that a good play call or what? We had a hot route for him. You gotta throw it. Wow. His arm strength is so weak. It's only 30 to 30, so that's 20. It's only 50 yards, and you can't even do that. Man, not a good quarterback. All right, we've just about doubled the time of possession. And I think one of the things we need to work on, our work at the offensive line, they are beating us. Like, if it had it not been for this big play right here, we wouldn't be up, right? We'd be knotted up at 7. Now, the question just becomes, are we going to keep going head-to-head, just worried about our stats, or are we going to do what it takes to win? And we'll use this third quarter to figure it out. He dropped it. All right, let's block for him. You're gonna send the heat. Nope, only sending 4. Wide open. Man, we're our rushing though. We don't have many rushing yards here. Yeah. Okay. Let's try to pick it up. Time of possession. Let's keep eating the clock. Grinding out. Finally break one through. That linebacker beat our offensive line. All right. Well, hey, I know we haven't been winning the counters. And in fact, we're not going to use a counter now because I think we have the numbers on the right side here. Left guard beat his guy, and that's what we needed. We're only up by 5 here, so this is huge. We just need a little power run. There we go. That first down is what we needed. Oh, they still have a 2-minute timeout. We got 102 rush yards. And it's an achievement. They've done so well. Ooh, they shift over. Let's change it. Change it to an inside zone. Nice and easy. False start. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. All right, we'll change it to a run play because it seems that they're manned up. There you go. That's what we needed. That first down is exactly what we needed. It's weird, as if they knew. We're not even changing formation, yet it's as if they know. That defensive tackle. Wow, that quarterback's so bad. I'm not quite sure if I just ruined the game there. It was a tough game. I'm quite surprised that we didn't do that well, but we won. I want to say, like, that game for sure. Quarterback stepped up. We've been criticizing him all year long. He hit the passes that we needed to the receivers that made plays, especially the one right before halftime, and that led to our win. Yeah, we're still undefeated. Level up. It seems as if we're leveling up every game, which is good. With 12 skill points, I think we can hit the power. Oregon has a stout defense. Okay. Average 4.5 yards per carry. All right. I'll take the challenge, coach. Yeah. Okay, Sammy's Auto Repair. 2-week span. This is our proposal for a 2-week contract. 1 energy up front. You get 2 skill points and a small boost to your coach happiness. Plus 5. Okay, fine. We'll take it. I think that means we don't have much energy. Yeah. Examine 5 weeks. So what we'll do is we'll do one of these and then one of these. Yeah. And then we need to upgrade our player on this one. And we can also upgrade this one. The 9, it requires 9 for platinum. Okay. So that's our next goal. But power getting up there. 80 on trucking, 91 toughness, 76 stiff arm. We're still not there yet on those, but happy about that. We host Oregon this week. Coaches challenged us to average 4.5 yards per carry. Let's take his challenge. It's rainy. It's going to get real sloppy. And that's what our hog mollies love. I think one of the benefits of this being a rain game is that with Oregon traditionally being so fast, the rain's got to slow them down just a little bit. It goes without saying, the longer that we hold the ball, they don't get the ball, their offense can't act. All right, let's get it. Counter left. Let's see whether their aggression. Oh, their backside lineman. All right, let's see. Have our quarterback take the lead here. There you go. I don't want to get deep, like when it's 2nd and 8. I don't want for us to get 3rd and long. So I'd rather pass on 2nd down. Give us a chance to just get as many yards as we can so we avoid 3rd and long. I was trying to cut back there. Guy's offsides. I don't know why that guy's offsides. It's really, it's so glitchy. He's offsides. Is he not paying attention? We're going to decline it and get weird. Coach said he wanted us to average more than 4.5 yards per rush. I think we're on our way there. That's 6 yards right there. 6 yards per average. Wow. Somebody got trucked. Somebody got trucked. We're crushing it on inside runs. And so let's exploit them. If their linebackers aren't going to step up and make the play, let's keep going at it. I don't see a reason why we need to stop. We want our boys to be more physical than them, especially on a cold, rainy day like this. We want them to concede, just give up. Their middle linebacker is just getting sucked in each and every time, and then our guards are getting to them. So they're getting to that next level, and we're able to, once we break the line, it won't be until defensive backs are able to step up to make the tackle. Just like that. Once again, our guards were able to get to the linebackers. Linebackers can't get off the blocks, dropping a safety down into the box. But he backs up. Again, that linebacker is just, our linemen, our guards are just taking him. I don't know why they need to do that, where they just switch up the corners. I could easily just call it a play for that. That's alright. Taking too long. They can't stop us. I dropped it. Call a timeout here. Why square up? Well, we can keep going. Alright, make the right decision. Get in there. Go, 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 go. $28-7 going to halftime. Now we're just going to keep running. They can't stop us. They're missing tackles. The fullback didn't do anything there. They really have poor tackling. It's like we're always making that first guy miss. Man, we're the leading rusher in the nation. Really? I feel like it's almost time for coach to take us out of the game. They're really missing that first tackle all the time. '50s doing. Our left guard is just dominating. Yeah, we're just going to keep handing it off until they can stop us. They can't stop us. There you go. We don't need to be in the game. Oh, we can get our 30th rushing attempt. $255 yards rushing. We're just, that's a 2 yard rush forward, 2 yards here, 2 yards there. They used to be much faster than this. Like, as you seen this year when they upset Penn State at home, they just played faster. That's my mistake. That's my mistake. We need 15 more yards per 100 yards receiving. Why change something when it's not broken? Is that going to be offsides? Yeah. Ooh, our offensive lineman's got almost 100 yards receiving. To pad those stats, Coach Franklin. 288 yards. So we averaged 7.8 yards per carry. We had 5 touchdowns. It's good job taking care of business. We didn't give up a sack, which is huge. Our right tackle was amazing, and our left guard. You gotta credit the team. Definitely credit the team. Offensive line allow me to make it look so easy. 750 this time. Nice. Last time was only 500. I think we need 9 for us to get that physical ability that we wanted. Wow, he was challenging us to 4.5 yards a carry again, this time against SC. All right. Big test. All right. Study. National Player of the Week. Man, just Aoki is just dominating. We only have 1 skill point to use. Playing SC away. Coach has challenged us. I think 4.5 yards per carry again. Ooh, they're fast. I think just 3 and out right there shows how fast they are. I don't know what the quarterback was doing there. Field position here. Nice and easy. At the end of the first quarter, we're down 3-0. I'm really surprised. Like, they've more than doubled, almost tripled our time of possession. They've really just smothered our run. We're going to go over the inside run, then we're going to go for it again. There we go. The stadium pulse is rocking. I think we have an advantage on the left side here. Ah. He's wide open. He didn't throw it. He threw it late. Our tight end. Our tight end got that one. Our tight end's block was amazing. We have 2 timeouts left with 30 seconds. Let's run this RPO. Let's see. All right. We got to call timeout. We only have 1 timeout left. Oh, that bubble's going to be open. There you go. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. I gotta call a timeout. How do you not go out of bounds? Yeah, if we don't pick it up, we're gonna lose this game. Yeah, that defensive tackle just beat us. There you go. That's how we do it. That's what we need to do. There you go. I think we can beat them. You gotta want it. Let's go get it. I feel like we just play it safe right here. There you go. I think we have an advantage on this side here. Yep. And power O, I think with that pulling guard, we can beat them. Ooh. We didn't get it. Our defense held, and that's important. I think we have an advantage here. Feel like we can beat them here. Yeah, I feel like we could beat them. That's what we needed. Numbers wise, I feel like they're not calling the right defenses just because we're in shotgun. Like, there you go. This is better. Essentially 6-on-6. But now their linebackers aren't stepping up anymore. Like, again, we have the advantage here, especially with the tight end. Yeah, like again, huge advantage here. Just don't feel like they're calling the right defense. We average 5 yards a carry. Tough game, but we come back. We remain vigilant, being fully aware of what each player needs to do. I think the offensive line came out from halftime fired up. The first half they got smacked in the mouth. Defensive tackle was made some huge plays. I'm surprised College Game Day wasn't there for that game. Got another XP boost. Examine through week, so we gotta be mindful of that. Don't mess that up. GPA increase is good. Huge game against 17th ranked Iowa. They're always tough defensively. Coach didn't say anything about any challenges. I think we have an advantage here. Like every time we see 6-on-5, 6-on-6, I just feel like we have an advantage. Right now, it's 6 up top as well. They're playing 3-3-5. Just on the backside, they need to shift the offensive line over. Like they shift their assignments over one, we win. And I feel like that's, again, still playing 3-3-5. I don't know whatever happened to Iowa with their hardcore, like, was it, they play 43? Ah, almost broke that. I think what I should have called an audible there with the end lined up man. 2nd and 14. Double ISO. Like right now we have such a favorable matchup. We have what, 7-on-5? There, that linebacker came off that block. Touchdown. I think we can win on this side here. I just don't feel like they're matching up very well. Even right now. Like the inside zones were just killing it because they're just not matching up very well. And they're missing tackles. You gotta beat them. Look at that huge gap right in front of one of the best tackles in the country, and you're nobody to block. It's just too easy. Just follow them. Ooh, I don't think that's. Yeah, I didn't call the right play there because the matchup on the screen was actually really good. We had quads out on the right, so I shouldn't have changed the matchup there. Not playing well. We're not hitting on the big plays. We're up 10-0. Let's just grind out the clock. Ah. We don't really have the numbers on this one. Yeah, our offensive line just kind of folded there. The offensive line didn't do much. We're not really playing like the number one ranked team in the country. We'll have Denmark go on a corner route, and we'll have Ross go on a slant. Yeah, leave it up to the quarterback to do some bozo play like that. What a bozo play. If we put any of our games on the shoulders of our quarterback, we're just looking to lose. Yeah, see? I don't think that makes any sense. Alright, it's a brand new game. We have an advantage with numbers here. Let's go. Yep. Good adjustment. Perfect play call. I think we have the numbers here. Inside zone. Our center and our guard didn't work together. Alright, this should work. Yep. Should have been a better throw. We got to bring it down to the 2-minute timeout here. Just want the first down. We don't really have the numbers, except for that gap right there. But they over pursue. There you go. Keep following our linemen. Wow. All those missed tackles. We'll take it. Hey, credit to the offensive line. They still have 3 timeouts. Like that. Another missed tackle. 2 missed tackles right there. But it starts with our offensive line. Can you imagine like you keep getting punched in the face? That's 2 missed tackles right there. Like you keep getting punched in the face over and over and again. And that's what our hog mollies have been able to do to theirs, front 6. We're just going to keep barreling ahead and get another touchdown. That one right there was all our offensive line. Yeah, we made a statement. Definitely made a statement. It's huge to keep winning, keep the momentum going. We broke the single season record for rushing yards. And touchdowns as well. Okay, we're in week 13 of Aoki Tan's redshirt sophomore season. Next game is going to be against UCLA. We have 5 energy points to use. We still have quite a bit to improve upon, with the exams coming in. Let's take a quick look at what we're going to spend our points on next. We're already maxed out. We capped out on quickness, maxed out on elusiveness. We have still have hands and power. Power is the one that's, I think, will provide with the largest benefit for us, since our trucking is at our tops. We can also platinum downhill. We can break tackles and we're at max speed. So that's the other one we're looking at. If we do go with power, we want to take a look at what our mental abilities are. We can't do shifty anymore. We're capped out at bronze just because our speed isn't fast enough. Gold requires 92 trucking. Our juke moves for sidestep, that requires one more. And arm bars requires improvement in stiff arm. So if we take a look at that, power, that's right there for the stiff arm. Trucking will improve. So I actually feel like the best one right now would be get platinum and downhill and then start working on more power later. Alright, so that's what we're going to do here. Now we're platinum downhill. Our hands could always be better here, but I think the next step is to get enough points for more power so that we can improve trucking as well as sidestep. If we look at juke moves, we might not, we're capped out on juke moves, so I don't think we actually can get juke moves anyways. So our next one's going to be with power and to get head first, or even stiff arms after we improve power. Alright, that looks good. UCLA is ranked 12th. They do have 2 losses. Alright, going into the game, hosting UCLA, we are undefeated, ranked 2nd in the country. We still don't have different types of plays to call. Man, the playbook is so restricted. I don't know what we need to do to be able to get better plays. Alright. Looks like they're in a 3-3-5. And we should have advantage across the board. Wow, that was an awful throw. Just the quarterback's so bad. Alright, we broke the first tackle, and we seem to have been able to consistently do that. Just being able to break that first tackle. Man, I can't believe our offensive line is just getting dominated. We have -2 rushing yards. We'll get the first down here, but wow. For how much we've dominated rushing, to see us not be able to really get things going is a shame. And that right there, we finished the first quarter. There we go. There we go. We finally opened up a hole here. Counter left. With how aggressive they've been, maybe this counter can trip them up a little bit. Second and 10. These second and longs, third and longs, really not helping us. It makes things a lot more difficult. So as I said in previous games, let's try to avoid those and then maybe start passing when it's second down. I think we may have the numbers on this left side here if our pulling guard can get them. Pulling guard didn't get there. We trucked them. These plays, like, goodness, when can we get some plays, coach? It's the same plays over and over again. We're eating a lot of the clock, so that's good. As long as we're getting first downs all the time. Surprising, I think we got the numbers here. Surprisingly, they done so well to clog up the middle. Broke that first tackle. Bring it down to the 2-minute timeout here. This is the way to eat the clock. Have our tight end come across and power right. Yeah, no, somebody. I'm gonna guess that was the tight end's guy. He's missing that block here. 3rd and goal. We're on the 9. Hey, we gotta get in the end zone here. It's only a couple yards. Only got 3 yards there. Looks like we're gonna settle for a field goal. Lineman couldn't get out ahead of us to block. We have 34 seconds left. We're on their 2-yard line, so we want to be very careful here. I think we may have the numbers on the left-hand side. All right. I think the smart play would be to just run out the clock. We don't want to risk any turnovers and just run this clock down. Go into halftime with a lead here. And just like that, well, the computer wants us to run a play thinking that we can break it open, but at this point, we just want to take the clock down as much as we can. Maybe sole purpose of just padding these stats here. Unless we can break here. Uh-oh. Maybe that's why the computer wanted us to run that play. We'll hit that gritty going into the locker room for halftime. So going in halftime, we are up 13-3. We don't have the numbers here. In fact, looks like we're gonna get stuffed. Ooh. Okay. Grind this game down. Keep punching them in the mouth. We might not have the numbers here. For the screen, so I'm going to audible into just a draw inside zone run. We only need to beat that middle linebacker, and I think we got him. The lineman 52 didn't hold his block. All right, I think we got the numbers for the screen pass here. There we go. Got the numbers for the screen pass. Our quarterback only has 53 yards passing in this game. And of those 53 yards passing in this game, we have all 53 yards receiving. We got something here. We just need to beat that first line. Yeah. Wow. The broken tackle ability, we're just so hard to bring down. We don't have the numbers for the toss right, but on the inside zone, we have a possibility there. Just gotta beat that safety. We almost have 200 yards rushing. Third and 2. I think with 3rd and 2, we can hit them with the screen as well. They most likely are going to go cheating on the run. Ooh, that defensive end did a great job there. I didn't read that block. We're going to grind this game down, wrap up the 3rd quarter right here. In fact, we're not even going to call a play. Just going to run this game down, and they don't have any opportunities to get the ball back. Yeah, the playbook for Penn State is so interesting. There are so many different ways to get the ball to playmakers, but for some reason we don't get to see any of that. So let's try gun RPO. Let's see what our quarterback can do. I don't know why he just did that. I'm really not a fan of this quarterback. He's supposed to be a star player, but it didn't seem as if any decisions he's making are ideal. We're essentially padding his stats, making him look good. We have almost 200 yards rushing and 71 yards receiving. I think we have an advantage here on the left side. Yep. Just about dominated this game, especially on the ground. Can't say the same for in the air, but on the ground though, especially after the first quarter. This looks to be really tough. Got to break that first wave. Okay. Yeah, that's the game. Might have the numbers with the draw right here. Yep. Could have an opportunity with this screen pass here if that linebacker doesn't, that edge doesn't come out. There we go. Wow. We have 88 yards receiving. Let's pad these stats and try to get that 100. Couldn't beat that guy. See if we can beat that linebacker on the inside. Here we go. 9 more yards receiving, we can get 100. Let's pad these stats. And that's it. Let's give our teammates an opportunity. Let's see what this option looks like. Whether or not he hands us the ball, or let's give our teammates an opportunity to. Yeah, he's not gonna do anything there. We actually don't need to hike the ball. We got an angle route here. Touchdown Penn State. It counts ours as a block. Okay. Ran away with this game after UCLA was unable to make tackles. So it's a big win, especially at home. Another notch on Aoki Tan's wins and 200 rushing yards. We broke the single season record for receptions at Penn State. Adrenaline upgraded to gold. I still haven't figured out what we can do with leadership. There's just not enough points. There aren't enough points for us to really capitalize on each of the categories. We're playing Penn State in the Big Ten Championship. All right, Aoki Tan, week 14. It's another bye week. All right, let's play against Michigan in the Big Ten Championship. We're currently undefeated. Coach has challenged us to 4.5 yards per carry. Let's see how well we can do here. They only have a 3-man front here, so it seems as if we have an opportunity to really work our running game. But their linebackers just crushed us right there for -1 yard. Let's check this halfback screen, see how well we can do on it. Looks like we got numbers. All right. That broken tackle, that first guy always missing, that's huge. And it gives us an opportunity for additional yards each and every play. Second and 10, let's look for our screen here. We may have a good opportunity if he can get the ball out. Let's see if they suspect another screen pass here. Yep. Guess they just don't learn. It goes without saying, all the pounding that we've taken, this most likely is not realistic, especially since had we turned wear and tear on, it isn't just our season health could go down tremendously quick. Most likely would be our career health be demolished as well with how much we carry the ball. I mean, having 30 carries a game is just an extravagant amount for anybody. It's a good start. When they bring that safety down, especially over our left guard, instead of having a lineman over the left guard, that's a huge advantage for us. Establishing the run play for this game has been more difficult. Their linemen are really solid, getting off blocks very quickly, even though most of the time they're going 3-3-5. I feel like the screen may not work here. Let's go inside zone and make it 4 down territory. We just need to beat the first wave. Like that. And then we can call a screen on first down. Change it up on them. Our right tackle's on fire. We got an opportunity here. I don't know what their the mic is doing. I think we have numbers at this point. Good run. We're still on our feet. Wow. How many broken tackles is that? What a huge run. You only have 50 seconds left. Second and 3, we'll call a timeout there. We got 1 timeout left. The play call is really bad. With 41 seconds, second and third, he's calling on an inside zone. I don't feel like this is the right play. I mean, we'll get the first down. Not a bad pass. He needs to catch that. It's not a good throw. Yikes, that's an interception. Yikes. We said it from the very beginning, trying to tell Coach Franklin the quarterback needs to go. Game's all tied up now. With the game all tied up, more the reason why I feel like we need to have the ball in our hands. I think we may have the numbers here. Their offensive line, their defensive line is really on top of us at this moment. Our downhill ability is just lighting up. That was a poor run by me, actually. Second and 4. Try to hold the ball as long as we can. We have 100 yards receiving and almost 150 yards rushing. I should have cut back earlier. We have a shot here if we can beat that first wave. 3rd and 6. Go to our bread and butter here. Just got to beat that lineman. Truck. 133 yards receiving, 145 yards rushing. I think we can do... I can't change it up. Can't change it up. Would have been nice if we could. I think we got the numbers if we had an inside zone. But we have to work with what we got, and we're tied up. So even though we are dominating, our defense has not been up to par. Let's see if we can catch them off guard here. Really not trusting our quarterback to do much. They brought the safety down. I don't think we got it. This is our time to shine. Yeah, not fighting for that first down was brutal on my part. I'll call a timeout. This is it. Yeah, not. I didn't run it to the sticks, and that's cost us. This is it. We can't get this first down. That's it. 37 seconds here. Gotta get out of bounds. Yeah, trust that the quarterback can make a right play here. Hike the ball, hike the ball. "13 seconds. Alright, 5 seconds. Hopefully that's enough for them to kick the field goal. So we tie this game up and we go into overtime. They score right away. Now it's our turn. I think we have the numbers here. Three yards on that reception. We almost have more receiving yards than we do rushing yards. They just can't stop our screenplay. In the playbook, there's got to be multiple screens we could use. They just can't stop our screenplay. We're in second overtime now. On these passing situations, it looks like now we have the numbers for the inside rush. When we just have to pick the right hole, got to find the hole. There should be no reason why we can't beat them. They've taken their linebacker out. It's actually, he's offsides. We'll take the penalty. It's 5 yards. It's 1st and 5 on the 9 instead of 2nd and 3 on the 7. So we'll take the penalty. It feels like we have the numbers here on the inside zone. They're going 3-3-5. Yeah, it seems like we have a shot here. First down. I think now we have to go for 2. He dropped it. Wow. He's supposed to be our star receiver as well, and he dropped it. That might cost us the game. Let's see if our defense can hold up here. All right, so they missed their 2-point conversion opportunity. Here's our 2-point. Now we're going to, well, I guess we'll just keep doing 2-point conversions now. This is pretty exciting. I'm not going to run a gun blast. Just going to keep going for our bread and butter here until they can stop it, and I don't think they can. We need our defense to hold up one time. Let's get out of this game. It's been a tough game. Like, they stopped our run early on. Wow. Our defense still couldn't do anything. Here we go. This looks tough right here. Our numbers don't look good. I don't know how many overtimes we're going to go to. But we just need to execute. Defense. Come on. Defense. One time. Can we use our one time here? And we do. Defense finally held up. Wow, they look absolutely dejected. Huge win here. Really huge win. Take home the Big Ten championship. Then we'll get our automatic bid into the playoffs. Aoki has set so many records here. Let's take a look at what records we've been able to set. Single season records, single game records. We set the single season rushing record for rushing attempts, rushing yards. We're the Big Ten champions. We can upgrade our player. What we want to add more power. And with 3 more points, look, we still have 12. We need 12 points to add more power. And that's what we're going for next. Offensive Player of the Week for the Big Ten. National Offensive Player of the Week. We're playing Ole Miss in the Rose Bowl. Let's play the game. Welcome to Pasadena. Ole Miss gets an early field goal here. Ooh. Being able to dig into this. Let's see what are all the screenplays they have. Loving it. Keep it going. We just need to win. It doesn't even matter how we win that game. There we go. Quarterback's not even doing any work. He gets all the love. Wow, look at that defense. They're just getting all shuffled up. They don't even know what's going on. Pistol power. I feel like we got numbers here on the left-hand side. Tight end's going to motion away. We just got to beat that linebacker. Linemen need to do better. Let's see here. It seems like we got numbers on the right. It's got to beat them. Linemen just got to do their job. These. Wow. Delay of game. Well, in that case, I'm going to go back to our screenplays. Let's run every screen that we can possibly find. Only 10 seconds and running on the play clock here. Can't really mess around. Wow, that linebacker got out there quick. I'm going to stay in here and block. Linebacker coming up. Got that block in. Now they're stopping it. Now they're stopping it. 4th and 19. We're going to punt it away. Now we got to revisit. One minute for us to score here. Wide open. And call one timeout there. Wide open. Third quarter, we're up 14-3. Let's go play action here. Look for that tight end deep. I got the block. Awesome. Fantastic. Get Bridges on a shorter route. Make it a little bit easier just in case. I don't know why I keep saying block loss. Am I... Alright. They're all messed up. Probably thinking we're going to be running this whole time. Put in so many passes right there. Makes that a lot easier. They just have to constantly be aware of RPOs. But we have to dominate though. If we stop dominating the line of scrimmage, then we need to go back to the pass. We don't have that breakaway speed. We still got 50 yards on that play. Being able to break that first tackle is so huge. Huge advantage. Huge advantage. Yeah, nice and easy. Get that first down. We're really eating up the clock here. I'm liking that, maintaining time of possession. We have 110 rushing yards, 52 yards receiving. Dominating the game. Happy about that. No reason to stop running the ball here. We're gonna go for it. Hopefully, if we don't get this first down, I feel like going for it's pretty important. But we pick up the first and more. But this looks to be a great play. Oh, what a block. What a block. Way to come back and chip that guy. Huge block. What a great play. We're up 35-17 with only a minute 30 left. I feel like we really don't need to do much. Let's keep it going. Huge play call. That was a fantastic play call at the end there. Get that play action, get that score that we need. It's first down right there. Just follow their lead. I think it's going to be holding. And they're going to bring that back. Yeah. Oh, illegal block in the back. Let's run this clock out here. We just gotta get I think one more play. This game's done. Our center just got thrown. Alright, and that should be it. I don't know why they're yelling at each other. Sometimes that animation glitch, it's kind of off. Alright, win the Rose Bowl game. Beat Ole Miss and we move on. Add that to the trophy case. This journey has been an interesting one for Aoki Tan, having his cousins really be solid advisors and providing feedback on his college journey. It really has been of tremendous help. Definitely been a contribution to his success. Another season's record there for rushing touchdowns and yards. All right, let's go to the quarterfinals. Pretty dominant performance, 35-17. Big Ten Player of the Week. All right, Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, playing against Texas here. With 12 points, I do think we can, if I remember correctly, we can upgrade our power. Yep, now we're up to an 88. Trucking's even higher, toughness is even higher, so that's good. We need to skip practice, we're going to jump right into this game. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, where the Penn State Nittany Lions are facing off against the Texas Longhorns. We'll get the ball first. They have 6 in the box. Let's see if our lineman can beat them. Ooh, that linebacker just shoved our right guard out of the way. We have an opportunity here on the left-hand side. Yup. Our left guard and left tackle, they're so dominant. Establish and maintain not just tempo, but dominance on the left side, and then we'll hit them back with a screen. That could come like at a first or second down, but as long as we keep dominating this run, getting 5 yards here, 5 yards there, I say we keep going. 3rd and 3. We got numbers. You gotta get out there. All right, beat them. I just want to keep pounding that left side. We have numbers on the left side right now, especially where our tight end over. It's got to pick up that linebacker. That guard, 52, the right guard, he's hurting us. Don't really have the numbers on this one. If we can get to that. Yeah, we didn't really have numbers on that one. It was a stalemate. 3rd and 13. Got him. Couldn't get out. Well, that was only a 3-yard gain. Can get to the outside. 4th and 10 on the 43. One of the few times that we punted. Get the ball back here. Our defense held up. Looks like coach just wants to run and just to get out of the end zone here. That left side looks like we have an opportunity. That's a safety. Not good. Still have 3 minutes left. I don't know why coach doesn't want us to run. We'll make up for those 2 points there. If we can continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, hold our time of possession, and move the ball down the field, I don't see why we need to stop running. That's not exactly what I would do. Great block by the wide receiver. Pretty close, getting pretty close there, pushing the back, but way to stay away from that. Really, our right guard is hurting. Audible out of that play there. Doesn't seem like we had the numbers. Now it looks a little bit more even, especially when our left guard can block. every little bit counts. Every little bit that there's an advantage can lead to big plays like that. Doesn't seem like we have an advantage here. You got man right there. I think he has an opportunity to do something. He's got to hold that first line. Oh, not bad, not bad. Safe. That was safe. Why? I don't know why. Our offensive line allowed us to get in. We're in the second half. We are down by 3. It's a really close game. Texas has not shown that they can stop the run, but our right guard, I feel like, is a weakness. I'm trying to get us behind the left guard and the left tackle on as many plays as we can like that. And when we are successful, it seems as if they're unstoppable on that side. But that right side, though, especially our right guard, it's becoming quite frustrating. Several options for our quarterback there. I couldn't get to that left side of block. Let's go for a run with a pulling left guard. This way we're not dependent upon that right guard that's been so weak. He couldn't block too, though. With them scoring here, I think that might be it, because our defense hasn't been able to show that they can stop them. I can't beat that one guy. We gotta go turbo. Couldn't get the playoff before the 2-minute timeout. Ultimately, because we didn't perform great. To score. But we finally get a touchdown there, and that's good. We're behind. If we don't get the ball back. Oh, we did get the ball back. Fantastic. Okay, here we go. I think that's it. This is the last play of the game. And we couldn't do anything with it. And we lose the Peach Bowl. And disappointing end to the season. Lane Kiffin is the quarterback. Is the coach at Texas. Yeah, so Coach Franklin lost that one. Penn State lost that one. That's a disappointing end to the incredible season for Penn State. Yeah, it might be time to say goodbye to Aoki Tan. We didn't break 100 rushing yards. They really held us. Aoki has a decision to make now, what he intends on doing. Pretty disappointed. Does he come back? Does he head to the NFL? And I think with that ending, Aoki has done everything he's done everything he could for Penn State. And it's time to leave for the NFL. We're really proud of Aoki. He's going to retire from college football. Here's Aoki Tan, Road to Glory. Thanks for tuning in. Stinky Tofu. Until next time, thanks again.